Chapter 11, Mishnah 6. The previous two Mishnahs discussed the legal differences between a biblically tamei person and a rabbinically tamei person in regard to Meiser Sheni, Teruma, and Kodesh. This Mishnah teaches that there is no difference between them in regard to chatas. Any person who must immerse himself in the water of a mikveh to remove his tumah, whether he must do so under biblical law or rabbinic law. Even after he immerses and night falls, he continues to make mei chatas, paraduma ashes, and a person who is fit to sprinkle mei chatas tamei, either by touching them or by carrying them, even without touching them. In order to become tahor for these chatas-related things, he must immerse himself with the intention of becoming tahor for them, not just with the general intention of becoming tahor. The three items just listed, mei chatas, paraduma ashes, and a person who will sprinkle, become tamei by being touched or carried by someone who is not tahor for chatas, according to all views. The Mishnah will now teach that there is a dispute about whether other chatas-related items become tamei from a person who is not tahor for chatas. A stalk of a zav that was prepared for tumah, i.e. it had become wet and was thus able to become tamei as a food, and water that was drawn from a spring to use for mei chatas, but which has not yet been sanctified by having the ash added to it, and an empty container that was made tahor for chatas, i.e. to store paraduma ashes or mei chatas. All of these also become tamei either by being touched or being carried by a person who is not tahor for chatas. These are the words of Rebbe Meir. But the sages say they become tamei only by being touched, not by being carried without being touched. Since their sanctity is not as great as that of the mei chatas, paraduma ashes, and person who was sprinkled, they do not become tamei by being carried.